Hey everyone, welcome back. In today's video, I'm sharing with you a really simple and delicious gluten-free lemon chicken piccata. This is something I whipped up the other night. It was really quick and easy, super delicious, had a nice creamy, zesty, flavorful sauce. We topped this over some fresh pasta with some roasted broccoli, and my kids absolutely loved it. So can't wait to share with you. First thing, we're going to slice our chicken in half to make it thinner. You can tenderize your meat to make it even more thinner. I was just pressed for time, so I skipped that step. And we're going to generously season with salt, pepper, and garlic powder, and then we're going to set the chicken aside. Now, my measurements are a lot larger in this video just because I was making a double portion, so don't mind that. So we're going to make a simple dredge, which is cornstarch, and then we're going to just season it with salt, pepper, and garlic powder. Mix it all up real well, and then we're going to coat every single piece of chicken thoroughly in this cornstarch mixture. This is going to give it just a very light, delicate, crispy fry on the outside. So once you have coated all of your chicken, go ahead and just set it aside. I'm using a baking sheet and a cooling rack. You can simply put it back onto your cutting board, whatever you have prepared to set aside. So once all of our chicken is evenly coated and we've shaken off the excess cornstarch, we're going to heat a large skillet over medium-high heat, and we're going to add a generous amount of cooking oil. Whatever cooking oil you prefer, I'm using olive oil, and you want enough to coat the bottom of the pan evenly. You could tell all the oil is kind of sitting to one side because my counter is a little uneven, so doing the best with what I got. Anyways, so we're just going to simply do a shallow fry for these chicken cutlets. It's going to be about, depending on the thickness of your chicken, I would say anywhere from 2 to 4 minutes each chicken, each side, I should say. And we're just going to fry this until it is nice and crispy and golden and beautiful. If you are using a thermometer, you could go ahead and pull it off at 160 because we're going to add it back in later to let it cook a little more. So next, once all of our chicken is cooked, we'll add our butter and our veggies. Here I'm using shallots and garlic. If you are using white wine, as the recipe has it as an option, now would be the time to add it to let it deglaze and let the alcohol burn off. If not, just totally skip that step. It's totally fine. So we're just going to cook these down until they are tender and fragrant, and then we're going to add our lemon wedges. This just brings some nice zesty and brightness to the sauce. And we're also going to turn down our heat to medium-low. We don't want it too hot at this point because we're going to add some cream, and we don't want that to curdle. So now we're going to add in the capers. Make sure they're drained. I love the capers because they just bring some saltiness and some brininess and just adds another layer of complexion to the dish. So as always, we're going to season in layers, adding some salt and pepper, just a little bit as we go. And then we're going to add in our chicken stock. Next is the heavy cream, and I just add this in slowly. If you let it sit out when you start cutting your chicken, just so it gets to a little room temp, that also helps keeping the sauce from curdling. And then slowly add in that lemon juice. Again, I know this looks a lot more, looks like a lot more lemon juice than what I have listed in the recipe, but I am making quite a bit more. So anyways, that's pretty much it at this point. One thing I like to add that is different from traditional recipes is freshly grated Parmesan cheese. One, I like to add this because it brings a level of nuttiness and richness to the sauce, but it also helps thicken the sauce as well. So I feel like it's just a perfect complement. And why not? I mean, you just can never go wrong with Parmesan cheese. So here we are. I'm just going to let this simmer and thicken just for a few minutes. And then we're going to add in our chicken and let that warm for a few minutes. And this is the time to taste your sauce, see if you need to make any modifications. Maybe there's a little too much lemon or a little too much cream. You can alter those mistakes at this point. And then add your chicken back in, let that warm, and you can serve this over just about anything. It's delicious over fresh pasta, mashed potatoes, rice, you name it. Even over just some simple roasted veggies would be delicious. And there you have it. Just garnish with some more fresh Parmesan, some fresh parsley, and you have a delicious, zesty, flavorful dish. So as always, guys, thank you so much for watching, and please don't forget to like and subscribe.